Morning, you guys. Happy Monday. Traditional weights today for the most part. We're going to count some reps. I have the bench for step-ups today. We're going to actually start off with some step-ups. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. So I can tell you some of the things. Step-ups, split squats, single leg deadlifts. Hello, hello. Happy spring. It is the second day of spring, isn't it? Or first or second day? I think it's the second day. Happy spring. Hopefully it stays this way. Some traditional chest presses, deadlifts, yeah. So mostly full body stuff with weights on a Monday. It's kind of our normal Monday. Can't get too innovative with stuff that actually works, but while we're waiting for people to pop on, I'm just gonna we're gonna do a little bit of a hoppy warm-up, a little bit of an aerobic warm-up, just to get the body moving before we do all these weights. So what you can do right now with me is you can pretend you have a skipping rope and you're just kind of moving on the spot while people are popping on. I'm just gonna wait for them. And then you can take it to what we call a high knee skip. Trying to keep a nice tall spine, a little bit of bouncy bounce. And then you're gonna take it back to that little pretend skipping rope motion. Good morning, good morning. Back to the skips. Hello, hello, hello. We're just gonna start off with a little bit of a bouncy warm-up. An aerobics. No, I thought about it actually. I was practicing some moves before you came here. High knee skip. Remember aerobics? Aerobics was fun actually. Little tiny skipping rope hops. We are going to do something different here. I want you to just pause for a second. You're going to push into the ground, hop, step. This is your aerobics this morning. Push into the floor, scooch to the side, tap. It's exactly like you would do over top of a BOSU. So you would step on top of the BOSU, push off, land, and tap, and go. I want you to swing your arms. Good, now you're gonna pretend you're hopping over something. So a weight, up and over, little river hop, or your mat. Use those arms, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to those little skippy hops. Checking numbers. Getting a little warm. High knees, 8, 7, 6. Hopping over the BOSU, pretend, up, over, down. Push into the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're hopping over something. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the beginning. One more time, guys. Then we'll finish warming up. High knees. See if you can lift those knees a little higher. Push down into the floor. Good, going to the side, up and over. 8. 4. Push into the floor. 1, hopping over. Use those arms. Good job. Okay, feet are wide. Catching your breath a little. Hopefully you got your heart rate up a tiny bit. You feel some warmth in your body. Sitting back for 8. Wide toes, wide knees. Take it to narrow, squat to reach. Just quickly, 1 set each. Then we're coming to the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the top of your mat. Take a big inhale breath. You're heading down. Fold yourself forward. Pedal your heels. Let your head and neck go. Bend one knee, straighten the other, find the stretch. Same thing on the other side. Just do it one more time. Let your head and neck go. Interlace your fingers. Place them behind your head and neck and just pull your head off your body. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Let it go. Hands on the mat. Come back, puff up your upper back. Find your core for 8 mountain climbers. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back, downward dog. Pedal those heels now. Find the calves. Stretch them out. Suck the belly button in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Lift up one leg. Swing it through. Stretchy stretch. Forward and back. For 4, really open up wide with that chest. 3, 2, and 1. Just hold it here for a second. Maybe play with picking up your back knee and back down. Place both hands back down. Come back through plank. Stay, puff up your upper back. Tap out to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back, downward dog. Other side. Open up. Switch to the other side. Whoops. Kick my post. Open and close. Big stretch. Open through the chest. Twist open. Reach and open. Big breath. Staying here, maybe lifting up your back knee. Good. Big stretch there. Come back through center. Come back through downward facing dog. Press your heels. Big chest now for warm up here. Hands wider than they were for them plank on your knees. Puff up your upper back. 8 push-ups. 7, warming up the chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide back, hips on heels. Forehead on the ground, roll it on the ground. Big stretch through the arms, stretching through the sides now. Big breath in and out. Inhale, exhale. Other side, your lats, the back of the shoulder, maybe low back. Coming up onto all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Cat-cow with me. Inhale. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale. Let your belly release. Good. If you want to find different ways to move your spine here, it doesn't have to be linear all the time. And tuck. Tuck your toes. Walk everything together. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Grab some water. Bench, stair, anything that's sturdy that you can step up on. Now, you can do lunges instead of step-ups. I prefer you to have a place that you can step up, but we are doing split squats today, which is essentially a lunge, where you're gonna have your back foot elevated. And for that, you will need something like the end of a step, like the bottom of your stair, or your BOSU, and that's later, that's not right now. Okay, we're gonna count some reps. Grab your heavy dumbbells to start. I am starting with 15s, you guys. I'm nursing a couple weird little tweaks on my body. Still trying to iron them out. Okay, rolling your shoulders back. You're gonna keep one foot on. pick up those weights, shoulders back, step up, you've got 10 on one side. Up, you're focusing on using the top foot, maybe coming down a little more by bending that back leg. 3 for 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch to the other side, shoulders back, one foot fully on, up you go. 10, using that foot on the step. 9, light grip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to take one of your heavy weights to lie down with on the bench. So I'm actually going to grab a 20, and you're going to lie down. I think you guys can see me good. On your bench. You're going to place the weight above your head so that your fingertips are to the back. You have your thumbs around the neck, and your thumbs are at the front of the weight. So your hands are holding the end of the weight equally with both hands. Slight elbow bend, overhead press here. You're only going down as far as your body will let you. Okay, so try not to look at me because it's not good to turn your neck and do this at the same time. So look at me first if you need to, and then you're going to do what I'm doing. The weight comes above your chest, goes back. You're working your lats, your core, and your chest. We're going to start counting here. 8. Gently back. 7. You're not doing a tricep. This is for your lats. Your elbows are staying slightly bent, but they're staying the same length the whole way. Your arms are staying the same length. 4 more. 4. Careful how far back you go. Protecting your shoulders. 3. Keep breathing. 2. You're going to feel your core engage. And 1. You're going to gently sit up and flip yourself around onto the edge of your bench. We're going to do some supported V-ups here. If it's too much, you lay all the way down on your back on the floor, and you always resort to dead bug, okay? You can even do that here if you want to as well, okay? We're going out and in for 10. Using your hands to come up. 9, 8, find that core. 7, 6, support your low back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I just want you to come forward and give your inner thighs a stretch. So you're just going to push out those knees out to the side. Grab a quick water. We are going again. Now, if you felt you went too light on the step-ups, try and go a little heavier. We're going to add 2 reps, up to 12 for these. So hopefully grabbing the same weight as we add these reps. Shoulders back, 1 foot on. Light grip, full foot on, wherever you're stepping up onto, up. For 12. 11, 10, using that foot on the step. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, take a second, maybe stretching out that quad you just used. Shake out that leg. Other side. Gently picking up the weights, roll the shoulders back, 12 on the other side, full foot up. Here we go, breathing up. 12. 11, try to light grip with those weights and keep those shoulders back. 10, keep breathing. 9, 8, 7, building strength. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, gently press or put those weights down. You're gonna lay back. Oh, I wanted to start this for myself. Okay, one heavy weight. You're lying down. Fingertips to the back, thumbs to the front. Slight bend elbow, so you're not locking out your elbows here. Your weight's above your chest to start. Your head is fully supported. Maybe you're on the ground and then you're just gonna touch the weight. Okay, you can also do this on the BOSU, but likely your hips would have to be lifted so you're not arching your spine. We've got 12, 11, 10, 9, you're gonna feel your core hafting, hold in. 8, weight comes to chest height. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Good job, gently coming up. Flip yourself over to the other side. Picking a core. If you need to lie on the ground, I want you lying on the ground, hands supported behind you, right close to your bum. You're leaning back, abs pull in, you come up for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees apart, come forward. Press your elbows into your knees wide. And even from here, just letting yourself come forward. Let your head dangle. Okay, one more set. We're going up to 14 reps. I want you to keep the same weight this whole time. Here we go. Picking them up. Okay, really focus on the leg that's on the step. Shoulders back, light grip. Okay, here we go, up. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, weights down. Stretch out that leg if you want to. Push your hip forward. Shake it out. Other side. Gently coming up. Full foot on. Shoulders back. Up we go. 14. Getting a little lower. What I'm doing is I'm bending this bottom leg. 12. A little more to get a little more bend in my front leg. But if your bench is high, You might not need to do that. You gotta be careful. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down with the weights. One weight, lie down. Fingertips to the back, thumbs to the front, soft elbow. This is a lot of reps. Keep your mind in it, breathe. 14. Try to push equally with both hands in the weight. It's hard to remember to do that, especially because you might have one thumb you prefer over top than the other. 10 more. 10. 9. Soft elbow. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Flipping over. Tall spine, you're on your sit bones, leaning back. 14, off we go. 14, 12, 11, support with your hands, they're your cheat. 10, 9, 8, 7, belly buttons in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come forward, stretch it out. Okay, we're going to combine those split squats with some chest on the bench. So for that, you will need your bench still and something to put your back foot on. One of the biggest mistakes when people do split squats, you guys, is their back foot is too high. And you got to be careful with that because you're going to fire this back leg too much. If it's up here, this back hip flexor is going to scream at you. So keeping it in a position where you're focusing fully on that front leg. Okay, so you don't feel like your back leg is screaming. Here we go, guys. Now this might be hard to keep those reps. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to start with 8 reps because I do want you to try and go heavy. We're going to go 8, 10, 12. So one foot in front. Make sure you're not on a tight rope, right? But you're on a train track. Okay? And you can hop forward and have your foot really, if you've got the BOSU, really low. It doesn't have to be up here. You got to find your comfort. Okay? So it's like a single leg squat basically is what we're doing. And I want you to come forward and lean forward a little bit. Stick your bum out. 8. Getting a little bit more into the glute. 7. 6. Leaning forward at the hip joint. 4. Still have a proud chest. 3. 2. And 1. So, couple things when you're doing this. Making sure when you bend forward, you're not rounding. And I really have to focus on that. So I'm still having a nice flat back. Switch to the other side for 8. Okay, make sure your hips are as square as possible to the front of where you're facing. Shoulders back. You go down, nice square hips. Bend forward, single leg. 7. 6. Connect your heel to the glute. 5, 4, it's about the bend. 3, 2, and 1. Weights down. While you're just sort of resting and watching, I want you to think about how far you're going down. If you notice, my bum is still quite a bit higher than my knee. You don't have to go down this low. You don't actually have to go down very low at all to feel this. So just think, it's a little baby single leg squat. You don't have to sink super low. We're gonna do chest press on the bench for 8. So pick up those heavy dumbbells, sliding on your back. This is how we get stronger for our push-ups. Here we go. Regular chest press just for 8. Breathe. Squeeze the chest, open the chest. Control the reps, nice and easy. This isn't about speed. Good, 4 more, nice and easy. Open the chest, close the chest. 4, 3, 2, you're gonna stay here for a minute, and you're gonna bring the weights narrow like you would for tricep. I want you to see how many you can do. Let's see if you can do 5 or 6 with these heavy dumbbells. Squeeze up. 3, be very careful because these are heavy. Squeeze, I'm gonna try 1 more. Just like an upside down tricep push-up. Good, coming up. So 5 or 6, even 4 would be good. All right, I have a treat for your chest. You guys aren't gonna like it. We're gonna try some push-ups after that. So supersetting, that chest is gonna feel sore. Give me a stretch, come to your knees or your feet. I'm gonna go to my knees, hands wide. I want you to find 8 beautiful push-ups. 8, squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to stretch back. Give me a nice big child's pose. You're going to gently come up. You can come up through a ragdoll roll. And I want you to find a wall to stretch out that chest. Okay, so the chest push-up amount of reps is not going to change. We're going to keep it at 8, but we are going to add to the chest press. Okay, 10 reps of split squats. Same weight, guys, trying to stay heavy. It's hard, I find, because I know that holding the weights is the hard part, and as you go up, that makes it challenging, and your legs are probably stronger than you think. So I'm actually going to bite the bullet and do 25s on this round of 10 and see how this goes. Again, the heavier you go, probably not going to go down as far in your range of motion. All set up, guys, for 10. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Weights down, stretch, shake it out, roll the wrists, get ready, other side. Take note of what foot you're starting on, you guys, so the last set will start on the other foot. Go. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. back hip flexor will scream. I want you to stretch both quads here. Grab water if you need it. We're going to chest press. We're going to do 10. If you want to grab some weights near you that are a bit lighter for those triceps, we're going to keep those at 5 or 6 reps. All right, guys, this is how we get stronger. This is our tank top arms plus functional pressing for 10. 9, I really want you to control and think of form. 8, open the chest, close the chest. Abs are in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you think you can't make it with these for 5, grab lighter weights. 5, 4, light grip. 3, 2, upside down tricep. And 1. Good job. Being very careful. There. Come to the floor if you want, because you have a BOSU here, some of you. You can put your knees on the BOSU. Just gonna back this up a bit for those chest push-ups. So this is going to be not as hard as feet, but harder than when you had your knees on the ground. So try it. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find a child's pose, whatever feels good here, gently coming up. So if you're starting to graduate from knee push-ups, the BOSU is kind of a good next step so your body's more elevated. It's going to feel like a decline push-up, which is also kind of good too because you're working, there's, you know, upper and lower chest. Whoo, chest muscles screaming. That's what I wanted. Okay, remember what foot you started with? We have 12 reps, split squats. I want you to switch so that you start with the foot you finished with. Get yourself all set up. Roll your shoulders back. Here we go. 12, strong legs. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch to the other side. Shake it out. 12 reps other side. Set yourself up. You're on a train track. You're not too far away. Hips are square. Try to be light grip with those weights. Here we go. Hands and arms are getting tired. Focus on the legs. 12, 11, 10, 9. Focus on those legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-hoo! Feeling those arms, right? Because we're holding those heavy dumbbells. Chest press. Okay, guys. 12 reps. we go, light grip. Set yourself up, breathe out. 12, 11, I want it to feel like there's quite a bit of resistance. 10, if you're noticing it's not, you're starting to get stronger, you need to go heavier. 8, I want it to feel like it's hard to push it up. 7, you feel those muscles shake and they burn, then you're doing it right. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you do it here for 5? I'm not sure I can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, bench is gone. BOSU's gone. Okay, guys, we're moving on to single leg deadlifts. Cheers. Stretch your chest. Okay, arms should feel like jello. If they don't quite, you're not quite getting that feeling yet, that's okay. Especially if you just started, you want to be careful. But once you get to that point where you know you can lift heavy, you're going to feel that failure. It's feeling failure. 1 foot you're standing on. You have an option to do tippy toe deadlift here. Okay. I'm going to show you guys something that I had in mind for today. I have both my 20s. Okay, so I want to load the single leg a little more today. For 8, you're here, and then maybe here. Okay? Everybody ready? You're going to pick where you want to be. If you only have 1 dumbbell, it's in the opposite hand here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do both dumbbells for 8. It's my legs are going to scream. Soft knee bend. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're feeling that hamstring scream at you like I am, you're going to stretch it out here. Regardless, you should probably stretch it out. Shake it out. Other side, shoulders back. Okay, so doubling up on the weight here. Shoulders back, here we go, nice and easy. Practicing balance, maybe you're going to touch your toe and then bring it up. Only 8, that's 7. Soft knee bend. 6. Light grip, light grip. 5, core is engaged. 4, 3, 2, losing balance, and 1, weights down. Light weight, so we're pressing above our head for Arnold press. We're going to give those legs a break. We're going to be here for 8 reps. I'm grabbing my 12s. Light leg grip, athletic stance. Here you go. 8, 7, pull your belly button in. 6, 5, 4, one, you're gonna give me 8 bicep curls. These are gonna feel light, that's okay. 8, light grip. 7, core is engaged. 6, 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And what you might not know is when you're doing a chest press or a push-up, you are using your biceps. So we don't need to go super crazy on them with the weight in that set. All right, guys, back to those deadlifts. Okay, so picking what you want here, maybe it's here. Maybe it's 2 weights here. And it's that hip hinge. This is what you're doing. If you notice from this side, I have a light bent knee and I'm just sticking my bum out. And again, it doesn't have to be far. Okay, you're just feeling that stretch. If you are not used to deadlifts, please go light or use 1 weight. Shoulders back. Here we go. We're doing 10. 9. Light grip. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Oh my goodness, 2. Hamstrings screaming at me. And 1. Stretch. I'm stretching both sides. Other side for 10. Light grip. Here we go. 10. When my knee comes up, I'm thinking of my core. 9. 8. Lots of breathing. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Stretch it out. Weights down. Other stretches, you guys. Figure 4 standing with support. Here. Sticking your bum out. Okay. Can we do 10 presses? Sure we can. Weights underneath the chin, light grip. Change your weights out if you need to. Here we go. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Breathe. 2. And 1. Curls, you guys. Hammer or rotate. I'm going to stay hammer. 10. 9. Should feel light. 8. See if you can find your tricep at the bottom. Find it. So squeeze back. 7. 6. Squeeze it back. 5. Squeeze your tricep. 4 means this. 3. Squeeze. 2. Squeeze. And 1. So when you go back, what you're doing is you're extending your arm and trying to fire up this muscle. Your shoulder might lift a little bit. It's easier when you lean over, obviously. Okay, guys, do you have one more set in us? I know these ones take a little longer, but we gotta do them. I'm gonna give you the option 10 to 12 reps. If you're up for 12, let's do it. Starting on the foot you ended with this time. Stand up nice and tall. Here we go. 12, light grip. 11, 10, 9, 8, soft knee on the bottom, 7, 6, lots of core engagement, you're breathing, 5, 4, 3, breathe, 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 2, one more, oh, and 1, barely lasted, stretch. Shake it out, get ready, other side. Shoulders back, light grip, think of breath. Don't hold your breath, find your balance. Twelve reps if you can. 11, find that balance. 10, 9, maybe your toe is on the ground, you're here. 8, maybe you're not lifting it up, that's okay, you're here. 7, working so much through balance on that standing foot, so good for you. So good for all the ligaments in that ankle. 5 more. 5, ho, ho. 4, 3, 2, oh my goodness, and 1. Weights down, stretch. So lots of focusing on resetting the shoulders back at the top of that movement. All right, guys, 12 and 12 of these arms. Then we're gonna hit the floor. Ready, ready, here we go. Press, 12, no problem. 11, 10, 9, breathe. 8, light grip. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. 12. Let's do 6. Rotate. 6. Find the tricep. 5, 4. If you want to lean forward, you can. 3, 2, and 1. 6. Hammer. 6, 5. Tricep at the back. 4, light grip. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stretch those arms before we hit the ground. One hand behind you. Open up that chest and bicep. Hand higher than the shoulder. Take that same arm across, thumb down. Stretch the back of the arm and the shoulder. Same arm above the head, tricep. Pull the rib cage in. Same thing on the other sides. Open up. Oh my gosh, that goes so fast. Good job. Bring it across, thumb down, hand up. Good, so really trying to take advantage now that we have 2 days of strength so that we can focus a little more on some reps and sets of the same body parts. I want you to come down onto your hands and knees and just give me a cat-cow. Inhale, exhale. Good, we're just gonna do some glute activation. So either you can put your heels on top of some weights, your bench or the BOSU. I want you to slide close in to wherever you are. So your heels, you guys, if you don't have anything to elevate, you can use those weights. Okay, lying down, if you're here, take ponytails out that might be hurting your head and neck. I want you to come up and just find your bridge and hold it. I just want you to activate those glutes and hamstrings one last time here. I want you to lift one leg up to the sky. Stay up. I just want you to move that top leg just a little bit. For 4, stay up. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, squeeze up. See if you can stay up. Lift the other leg up. Don't go down too far with this leg. Keep your back so that it's not feeling arched. 3, stay up. 2, stay up. And 1. Coming down, you're going to let your knees fall open. Feet are out. You're just going to come up, give me little upper crunches. I know we don't do this very often. We're going to do a few here. Try to use just your upper abs to do this. With your knees apart, keeping your hip flexors out of the equation. You've got 8, 7, don't pull on your head and neck, little crunches. 6, use your core. 5, if you're using your hands to pull and not keep your hands heavy, your head heavy in your hands, you can take them away. Your hands are your support. 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to do a hamstring stretch. So, one foot is bent wherever it is, on the ground or on the BOSU. What you're going to do is you're going to push against your own hands and then let yourself release. So, wherever you're holding, you're going to push hard against your hands, against your hamstring, and then you're going to just let yourself relax. So we're going to try and get rid of that shaking feeling from doing that. Okay, so slight bend in your knee to start, or straight and press, and then bend and relax. Hamstrings like to be shaky in this position. So if you push against your hands and release, it kind of tricks it to relax. Keeping that same foot, you're going to cross it over and lift up. Figure 4. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Awesome job, everyone. Good. Switch to the other side. Hamstring. Again, push against your hands and then release. And just see how much length you can get by doing that a couple times. So pressing and then letting it come down. If you find you want to try with that foot on the ground, just move the BOSU out of the way. Press against. Try 3 times just to get that stretch without shaking. And then cross that leg over for your figure 4. Try to relax your free leg. Inhale, exhale. Push the BOSU away from you. Feet on the floor, knees apart. Give yourself a big hug. Reach for your shoulder blades and drop your elbows to your chest. Switch, other side. Turning on your side, side lying quad, opening up through that hip flexor if you want all the way. So a quad stretch on your side or here in hurdler position. If you're on your side, you're pushing your hips on top of each other, then pulling your ankle to your bum. I don't feel that one at all, so I go here, making sure my tail is tucked under. Good, switch to the other side. Push your hip forward or open up. Tuck your tail. Some of you might be able to lie all the way down, just making sure it's okay on your spine. Good, feeling a stretch in through this bent leg, all the way down through that hip flexor. Sitting up, taking more glutes, crossing one leg over, reaching, sitting up tall and rotating toward that bent leg. Switch to the other side. Sit up right tall, try to get both those sit bones on the ground, reach it down and around underneath your knee, press your other hand behind you to sit up tall through your spine, and then rotate towards that bent leg. Inner thighs opening up. So you probably underestimate how much you use your inner thighs. When you're standing on one foot, all the side muscles have to fire to keep you balanced. All of the little tiny muscles that you don't think you're working are working to keep you stabilized. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold. You might just be sitting up tall right now, just shaking those legs out. Hinging at the hip, coming forward only if it's available to you. One big breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Coming into, let's just do a quick spinal twist. It's probably a good idea after all we did. So before we get up, hug your knee in. Where are we at for? I know I'm probably going to be going over, but whatever. We need to stretch out, guys. Over you go, doing a twist here. Over you go with that leg. Tuck your bottom leg under. Reach your hand away. Seeing if you can get those shoulders on the ground. Gently come back to center, same thing. Hug your other knee in nice and tight. Almost like you're feeling a pinching in your hip. Move around that leg bone inside the hip, and then over you go. Good, shift yourself. Trying to find a mostly restful position in this position here, twisted. Inhale, it's a recovery position. Gently rolling yourself all the way over to all fours. Again, cat-cow is always a good idea. Release and tuck and round. Hands to the right, bum to the left. Big, big, big side stretch. Other side. All right, guys, Wednesday, cardio hit. We'll get our heart rate up a little more. Downward dog here, you guys pedal your heels. A good complement to this, if you have time today, is a little bit of a walk, or a lot of a walk, I should say. Another compliment, you guys, if you've got time right now and you want to do a little more, you want to push a little harder, you could do some, like maybe 5 to 10 minutes worth of intervals on a treadmill or even walking outside. All right, guys, have an awesome rest of your day. Any questions, let me know. We'll see you Wednesday. Bye.